So we are going to start our group discussion. The topic is egg can be considered as a veg food item. So let us start.
Egg which we buy from the market is the coagulating form of the menstrual waste of the hen. So it's not the thing that we are killing any child. We are killing any child. So it's not considered as a non-veg food.
Sir, before discussing the topic, I want to say that what is non-veg item? Non-veg item is there are two criteria: presence of flesh, and second, killing of animal. Without whatever we eat in the non-veg item, until killed animal, we cannot eat. And secondly, why we should consider egg as a non-veg item? Sorry, veg item. That is, there are three components. One is outer shell, second is white part, and third is yellow yolk. There is no meat or flesh content that we can consider egg as a non-veg item. And thirdly, we getting the eggs without killing any animal. They laying it and we ate it. Then if we consider egg as a veg item, sorry, non-veg item, so milk also a non-veg item, because it also we getting milk also getting we getting from an animal. And lastly, there are two types of eggs. One is fertilizer, and second is unfertilizer. Fertilizer means which when hen and a rooster meets, then fertilizer eggs is produced. And whatever we see that what kind of eggs sold in the market, that is unfertilizer egg, which is not meeting of hen or rooster, etc.
Well, according to me, the definition of veg and non-veg is different than others, because according to me, veg, the foods we can get from plants or non-living animals are should be considered as veg items, veg food items. And on the other hand, the foods we can get from living or dead animals, we can consider them as a non-veg items. So in that way, I think that egg is a non-veg food item, because it is a product we can get from a living animal. And if we talk about nutrients, then we can see that egg has enough protein and other elements to be considered as a non-veg item. But when it comes to a debate, then I would say that it's someone's individual belief that makes a food veg or non-veg. So if you are a vegetarian and if you want to eat egg, then you can consider it as a veg item and you can consume it, because there will be no harm taking egg with considering it as a veg, because our body can digest it easily. But if you ask me personally, then I would call that it is a non-veg item. But if any circumstances arise, then I will also consider it as a veg item, because I will never restrict myself from taking egg, because it is one of my favorite food.
They have explained what veg and what is the difference between veg and non-veg items, and I wanna explain that what the real egg is. Egg is nothing but an outcome of an element of an bird, and that outcome comes when that bird met with another bird, or in the process where a bird is injected by something else. And in both of the process, the bird lays an egg. If you put that egg in a heating chamber, not the unfertilized the fertilized egg, the egg will comes out as a chicken baby sometimes later. And comes the main point, that how can you consider it as a veg item. you know that it comes out from a living animal, and it's not the waste product of that living animal. It's the product that the living animal is building in herself just to make the population grow. And that product, and you know that that product will eventually become another living item. Then how can it be a veg item? And there is my point established that the egg is should it's not that we can assume that it is a non-veg item. It should be considered as a non-veg item, and that's it.
Okay, so let me tell. The question is, can egg be considered as a veg item? I personally oppose this topic because egg can be considered as a veg item. What we know about veg things, that the foods or the items which comes from non-living creatures or plants is called is called veg item. And what food elements we get from any animals, maybe by killing it or without harming it, is called non-veg item. So in this case, we are getting egg from birds when they mate each other, or when it is fertilized. We get an egg from the birds, and if this egg is not of any waste product of that bird, we can get another living creature from that egg. So we cannot consider egg as a veg product, because we are just getting an another living creature from this egg. So it is of course that it is a non-veg product, but it can be any veg product. So some people think that egg is a non-veg item. So I think that egg comes from hen, and when a person eat fish or meat, so in that case they we are killing the animal for
Is the can we consider egg as a veg item? So everybody knows that in the dish of non-veg item, egg is present, and we cannot imagine that eggs can be a veg item. But we know education, we know logic. But through logic, we can prove that egg is a veg item. Logic will tell, science will tell. But maybe the religious thinking, they are very much emotional by thinking it. During fasting, they definitely will not take. And the most of the Indian, most of the Hindu people, they will think that they will argue that no, maybe it is the sentiment, it is the belief. Man to man varies. But logically, if you prove, then you will find that egg is. What is veg food? Without killing, without directly killing animal, if we can get the food, that is veg food. And if we get the food by directly killing, then it is. So why onion is a veg, non-veg item? You are referring that all our vegetables are in the ground. We are cultivating onion in the ground. So in what sense onion is non-veg? Can you define it? Yes. You are telling that non-living, JM telling that non-living. No. A.J. Bose, Acharya Jagadish Chandra Bose proved that tree is a living thing. So you are killing thing. No, when we are getting mango, we are taking mango. We are not killing tree directly. But when we are getting onion, we are directly killing tree, because it is the plant is being killed. We are cutting the root, main root, to extract the onion from the ground. On case of onion and garlic, we have discussed this topic earlier day. And other religious people, that it is such some lustful elements is present in this. Our body is being heated by taking it. It creates some desire in our mind. So it is as per the religious person, we should not take it. In egg, When we are getting egg, it is unfertilized and there is no living being, which you mentioned in Hindu mentioned that in non-veg there is a presence of meat, muscle and tissue. In egg there is no an embryo, that is bhrun, fetus, animal fetus. It is not created in the egg, and we are not directly killing the egg. Although it is having the power of creating another animal, but at what stage we are taking that stage, bhrun is not created. The animal fetus, that is embryo is not created in the egg. So why should it be called as a non-veg item? So science is proving that it is a non-veg item, giving your definition. But it is the religious mentality. Fasting said, will you accept? Now I also within the society, I will also tell it as a non-veg item, and I will also not go to argue with the people. But science is proving that it is non-veg item because we are not directly killing the hen or anything. Bhrun, animal fetus is not created in the egg then. When you are directly in Mother Teresa, in our human being case, when a girl or woman going for abortion, Mother Teresa told that it is direct killing because already fetus is created. When fetus is created, you kill destroy the child, it is called abortion. You cannot do that. That is the direct killing. So in the veg and non-veg, when we are getting food by direct killing any animal, then you can tell that milk is also a non-veg. From animal we are getting, but it is secretion of cow. Secretion of cow we are getting milk. It is not harming the cow. Cow is very much alive there. So everybody is telling milk. Some religious person are also telling that the buttermilk are also we are getting from animal. So in that, it is a sentimental thing. It is your belief. We cannot argue such person. They are having belief. We should not destroy their belief. But this is the age of .com. In the age of .com, we always focus that science. What science is telling is not created in the egg, and on that basis you put the logic. The egg should be considered as a veg food. But definitely we are not going to consider in our society because everybody take it sentimental, because we cannot think if the egg is present in our dish, it is always present in the non-veg item. Those who are fasting, they are not taking onion. Why? Their belief is onion is non-veg item. So we should not destroy the belief. It depending on the belief. So if we we come to the main track, our topic, we can consider the egg as a veg item. So in this logic, we can